What's up, guys? My name's Doofus McDooface, and I just wanted to do a short overview of the brand new patch that was released a couple of days ago. And this time, I've actually played the patch, about 20 games, so I have some opinions, right? I mean, there's still other things that I haven't played yet, or that I haven't seen, but without further ado, let's just get into it. And yes, I really do like this patch. I don't want to spoil anything, but I've been winning a lot of games. And that is because Fiesta is back in business. But let's just start with the overview. 1v1, if you are a fan, it's going to be coming back this weekend. Same time as pretty much Nova Cup, right? You're going to be able to play the 1v1 during the exact same time as the tournament. I think you get to play on Friday for the 1v1. Cool and not cool. After playing 25 games of this new patch, I still never once saw Smite. It's literally Dark Ritual, right? Taking away 20% king, except you can do it to the opposing team's king, right? Pretty cool. But it is scaling, right? So there's certain situations, if the team takes away 20% of their current health, right? And you get 80 gold, so not the 135 gold from Dark Rit. But it's going to be easier if they have a lot of HP, right? If they're down to like 50%, 20% is only going to be 10%, so now they're down to 40. And then if the second person does it, now they're down to 32%, right? Whereas if they're at 100%, it'll get you down to 64%. Because it's 20% and then 20% if you both used it. But still really cool. I would love to see it in my games. Some new skins, some new cards. If your teammate disconnects, that's a little bit better. This is massive. This is everything to me. This is literally why I've been winning so many games. This is a Fiesta players patch in terms of this. Wave 1 is now less punishing, right? Don't have to go into all the numbers, but before Wave 1, you needed like a 33% leak to break even, the last patch. Now it's a 67% leak to break even. So Fiesta's way better because the early game matters so much more for Fiesta, where you're just, especially if you play like me and you're scaling. Chaos, you start with a little more gold. A lot of people are loving Chaos today. A lot of nerfs to the tier 1s. I didn't see anything that crazy though. Yeah, I don't know. Like, yes, the tier 1s did get nerfed. Nucleus slightly nerfed. But in playing it, I didn't see that big of a difference. Although I will say we aren't to that unit yet. But all of these units are really weak to mole. So not only did they slightly get nerfed, the power mercenary, the safety mole, got giga buffed. So all these units kind of got double nerfed if you think about it. But me personally, I really didn't see them being that bad. I am surprised that Archer got nerfed with how bad it kind of performs. But yeah, the above all largely compensation nerfs for the change to safety mole. See, I personally don't agree with this, at least me playing it. Safety mole is like OP. Safety mole is really strong, so I feel like it's a double nerf, but that's just me. Never got to play Pyro. I heard that a Pyro leaked to a Brute on Wave 3. So, totally different. Yeah, damage decreased, health decreased. But on Wave 4, the Flying Chickens, it doesn't deal reduced damage anymore. As well as on 17. So, you know, a give and take. I think it's probably still worth opening, right? If you're a newer player and you want to open Bazooka into Pyro, it's probably still okay. But definitely play a couple of games before you are all in. Aqua Spirit, weird change. Weird change to Aqua Spirit. Slight nerf. The weird change is that Fire Elemental is magic damage now. It's all magic damage, right? I guess most of it was already magic damage, but it's really weird when you like create a Fire Elemental and it says Magic Arcane, and then Rogue Wave is like Pierce Arcane. So look out for that. So maybe Fire Elemental on wave 7 and 8, not as strong as it used to be, you know? Because it's literally all magic damage now. Buckler. This is a cool one. This is a cool one. So you know how Trents start with like the Harden, right? They start with that Mudman Harden. It gets a little weaker. 1 wave, 2 wave, 3 wave. Then it goes a wave. Well, they've pretty much used that exact same concept with Royal Guard. It can gain a triple stack. So for each wave that it's on your board, right? It doesn't have to survive. Each wave that's on your board, it gets stronger. So there was one game where I was literally just spamming Royal Guards everywhere. Literally had like 30 Royal Guards on my board. Just spamming them. It was pretty cool, actually. Yeah, it was pretty interesting to have like 20 Royal Guards because they just kept getting stronger. It generated value, right? It was like using Royal Guards as a Sakura or an egg to generate value. They made Kingpin stronger. This was really weird. They get more stats per mana, slight attack decrease, but the base damage, base health, yeah, I was pretty shocked by that. Slightly more gold value for each set, yeah, I don't know. Slime also got changed. There's no more mini slime. There's no more mini slimes. It's just a healthy slime. But once again, me playing this, I actually like this. I actually really like the new slimes. And it felt like it made Slime Mama more important, you know, because then you get those fully health triple slimes. So that was pretty cool. Void Mantas suck as always. They still stink. Lost Chieftain, I guess now some of the ties will go to the right as opposed to the left since the wave goes right. Ocean Templar got a much needed buff. Did not try it though. But it still feels pretty bad without the magic resistance. Fatalizer buffed, Halo buffed. Here's the big one. Here's the mole. I don't really fully understand it. I just know that I won almost every game that I spammed moles. I was sending double and triple mole. Auras don't stack, but I was still sending stacking moles because they were so strong. Health increased by 10%. Damage increased by 74%. Safety aura reduces damage, blah, blah, blah. So it reduces the damage taken by 12, but it reduces their outgoing damage too. So here's what I would say. We did the math, and Safety Mole base stats are better than that of 2 Brutes. Safety Mole costs 120 Mythium, right? Brutes cost 120 Mythium. So the base stats of Mole, literally without the aura, was already almost equal to or better than a Brute. So definitely be sending moles a lot, in my opinion. Ram, Shaman, Wave 16. I actually almost died on a Wave 16 today. That was scary. Wave 18, pretty nasty. Saw some people leak to no send. And never saw Wave 20, so I can't give you guys anything on that, but Wave 20 supposedly slight decrease in damage. Some classic things. If you have workers in PvE, it's supposed to be a little more helpful in the late game. But yeah, I'm really liking this patch so far. I thought it's been really cool. What do you guys think? For me, that Fiesta change is just massive. The Fiesta change has just been massive. Oh, I forgot they always do the nerf crabs. Okay, so you type nerf crabs in a redeem code for some free essence. It's pretty cool. Wait, it's... Oh, no, okay. If you boost, it's free. I was like, wait, what? But yeah. So thank you guys for watching. As I said, Fiesta better. Mole is the best. That's the most important thing to me. And Wave 16 did shock me. Wave 16 almost killing me on such a small send. That did shock me. But thank you guys for watching. And if you enjoy these patch videos and little reviews, please like, please comment, and let me know. So see you guys next time.